Finally, when one of those blue plaques was placed on a pub in Cambridge 20 years ago, it was to honour the local pioneers of DNA, Francis Crick and James Watson. But the plaque only told part of the story. Other names were missing, including that of Rosalind Franklin, the woman who played a part in DNA's discovery. Today, that wrong was righted.
James Watson and Francis Crick have had more than their share of the glory for the discovery of the structure of DNA. Rosalind Franklin's crucial role has often been overlooked. Even on the plaque outside the Cambridge pub where the scientists first announced their discovery, Franklin's name was an afterthought. That moment, depicted here in a 1980s TV series, belonged to Watson and Crick.
I can operate the machinery.
But now a new plaque will formally recognise Franklin's contribution. It was her X-ray photo that helped her colleagues to work out the DNA structure.
Seeing Franklin recognised is brilliant because her work was fundamental to getting the guide rails on the outside of the double helix.
The new plaque also acknowledges the work of a fourth scientist called Maurice Wilkins. He did at least get to collect the Nobel Prize in 1967 alongside Watson and Crick. But Rosalind Franklin wasn't recognised that night. She had died 9 years earlier. Her colleague, James Watson, has often since chosen to belittle her work.
We never felt she had anything to do with our finding of the structure.
If Rosalind had been a man, I think then undoubtedly Crick and Watson would have treated her differently.
Athene Donald was the first female professor of physical science at the University of Cambridge. She says there are more of them now, but still a fraction of the number of men.
How much has really changed?
And the numbers fall off in all the sciences as you go up the career ladder. Mid-career, you stop being sort of a sweet woman who can be patronised and you become a threat. And I know I'm not alone in having gone through that.
We'll never know what Rosalind Franklin went through in her short but remarkable career. But at least her name is now more than a footnote. Chloe Keedy, News at 10.
And we are cheering her on tonight. That is it.